Why Nicole and Mahmoud are missing from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 8? 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, couple Nicole Sherbini and Mahmoud El Sherbini have been missing from Season 8 since May 2024, and there seems to be a shocking reason behind their disappearance. Nicole had 2 jobs in Los Angeles when she started her journey on The Other Way Season 4. Nicole was delivering food and reselling clothes from her home. She had been married to Mahmoud from Egypt for 4 years and was on the verge of getting divorced. However, Nicole and Mahmoud were probably the most mismatched couple in the franchise, but she fought to make things work. Nicole and Mahmoud's 9-year age gap was hardly what created differences between them, unlike other couples on the show. They came from completely different cultures. Nicole didn't know what she was getting into when she married a strict Muslim who was moody, while Nicole herself was stubborn and refused to bend her rules. Mahmoud expected Nicole to obey him, while she tried to make him American. There's no way of knowing if the couple is still together because of their private nature on social media. But something happened in February 2024 that changed fans' minds about the couple. Nicole took a break from fashion and decided to explore the world of spirituality. She went on a spiritual tour through Egypt. On the last day of her trip, Nicole wandered into a fabric store and met Mahmoud, who was working there. She was intrigued by the super cute boy who had big muscles and big brown eyes. Mahmoud jokingly asked Nicole if she would marry him, and her reply was yes. She spent a whole day together with Mahmoud before going back to the US. Little did she know that she would be back in Egypt in a week. Nicole had 2 wedding ceremonies in Egypt. She converted to Islam without thinking. She lived with Mahmoud for 2 months and didn't tell her family about it. Nicole knew she had to go back to the US as she couldn't bear the cultural differences. She flew back and forth between Egypt and LA multiple times before she decided she would divorce him. She had applied for his spousal visa but canceled it and blocked him. However, Nicole gave their marriage another chance on The Other Way, only for her to realize that Mahmoud was never going to change. Mahmoud was determined to change everything about Nicole. She had a unique sense of style, and Mahmoud didn't want her wearing anything that showed her skin. However, things didn't change after Mahmoud came to America. He wanted to divorce Nicole because her dress showed too much of her back. He didn't want to go out to meet her friends, and when they came over, they got into a huge argument when she asked him to leave, and he did. Mahmoud was surprised when Nicole went looking for him. He saw that she cared. Nicole admitted she still loved him. The couple were clueless about how to proceed in the relationship. Mahmoud didn't like that Nicole had alcohol in the house when she told him it was for their guests. Nicole wished for Mahmoud to not judge her for her American culture and to embrace her lifestyle. Mahmoud decided he would stick around for a few days, and he soon found a mosque close to their house and made new friends. Nicole felt hopeful about their future together in the US. However, in their last episode together of Season 8, Mahmoud accused Nicole of cheating on him. Mahmoud didn't feel like trusting Nicole anymore. She had gone out claiming she was at work and had come home drunk. Mahmoud wanted to look through her phone, and he became suspicious when she freaked out. Nicole insisted she wasn't hiding anything, but Mahmoud left Nicole's home all over again. To him, divorce was the only option because he didn't feel loved by Nicole. She too believed that their feelings always held them back from ending the marriage, but Mahmoud not having feelings for her left her heartbroken. Mahmoud declared their relationship was over. Mahmoud and Nicole haven't been in any of the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After episodes on Season 8 since May 2024. However, it doesn't look like that particular argument ended their relationship for good. Considering Mahmoud moved to the US in August 2023, and their segments were filmed shortly after his arrival, he did wish Nicole a happy anniversary on February 1, 2024, to indicate they were still together months later. However, Mary Pence reported Mahmoud was arrested on February 20, 2024, for domestic violence after an altercation with Nicole. She reportedly dropped all the charges against Mahmoud in March. Considering Nicole and Mahmoud were last seen on the May 19, 2024 episode, which was episode 10, and the next episode to be on air is episode 17 on July 7, 2024, they have not been featured in 7 episodes. The synopsis of episode 18, as per IMDb, also doesn't mention Nicole and Mahmoud. Mahmoud and Nicole's storyline likely ended in episode 10 when he walked out on her. But as fans know, a lot has happened in the couple's lives off camera for it to have been the end of their storyline. Mahmoud and Nicole are likely fired from the franchise, although nothing has been confirmed by the network. It would have been due to the domestic violence incident that they were pulled from the remaining episodes. The network and the couple's silence on their future in the franchise has left some fans convinced that Mahmoud and Nicole will never come back to the show. Mahmoud's Instagram bio could also be a hint at the fact that he was let go in private. Mahmoud writes, "I hate reality TV" in his bio, although he makes a living off cameo requests from viewers. There have been instances where certain couples have been omitted from the tell-all entirely. Paul Stale and Kareem Martins, Alina Kozevnikova and Kayla Greenwood, etc. were not a part of their season's reunions due to their controversies. Nicole and Mahmoud might be joining the list because if they aren't in the tell-all, it does confirm fans' doubts about their future in the franchise. Still, a full trailer for the 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 8 tell-all is yet to be released, and it might answer all questions viewers have about the couple.